All right, so here we go. We have Bitcoin here on the 1 hour. So as you see, your moving averages have converged up against each other. I mean, they are tight right now. So whichever way these fan out is going to decide the true trend. Plus, with the range break, we're in a range within a range. As soon as we get the range break, we're probably either going to go to 16,700 or 16,300. Um, Obviously, we'd get a bounce at the 200 at 16,400. But well, probably by the time it gets down there, 16,420. Uh, but that's going to cascade these moving averages to get a downwards cross. But be careful because you can get that fake out in the range for your multi crossover of your moving averages. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about my chart layout right now. By the way, if you guys enjoy this video, like and subscribe to the channel. Check out the links in the description below. One being the Discord. A lot of good conversation about trading, crypto, investing, markets in the Discord. So definitely join it. Also, there is an event happening tonight at 6 p.m. EST in the server. So we're going to talk about current events, macro analysis, and our trading rules and philosophies, and then have an AMA at the end. All right, so definitely join that. Turn on those bell notifications so you get notified with this time sensitive content. And let's continue. Okay, so I got the VPVR here to my right, which measures horizontal volume at a certain price level. It's basically the volume, how your volume runs vertical. This runs horizontal. Okay, then you got your momentum oscillators here, your RSI being one, your MACD being the other. Then we have a volatility measurement, which is called your BBWP. Then we got your moving averages, yellow being the 21, red being the 50, blue being the 100, and purple being the 200. By the way, the 21 and the 50 are EMAs, the 100 and the 200 are SMAs. All right, so right now, the top of our range is coming right at the POC, point of control, on the VPVR, which is the biggest spike that you can see according to all the candles on the charts right now. All the all the candles that are visible on the charts is what makes the VPVR. All right, so we're being held down basically by the POC, point of control, and we're just waiting to break out of this range. And I do think it happens tonight or tomorrow that we break out of this little range right here. Then we're going to see if we break out of the bigger range. But I do think that move happens by Wednesday. All right, so right now your RSI neutral, up in the upper neutral median zone, above your signal line, but you're basically just converging and diverging. I mean, this RSI is neutral as it can be. Uh, MACD neutral, riding that zero line. Positive momentum is barely there. So we want to stay above that if we're bullish. It's nothing's going to happen until we break out of this little range. I mean, as you see, this BBWP is riding the floor right now. Moving averages coming down sharply. I mean, we could print some more dark blue bars here, showing that it's all the way down. Once we get above the moving average and above the 10% percentile read, that's when the move's going to happen. So by the time you get up there, that moving average will come down. So basically, just wait for you to cross the moving average. And that's where you're going to start the move. All right. So basically, if we break down here at 16,500, okay, we're probably going to get a bounce at 16,420, and possibly have a bear trap there and then move up. If we would come down, bounce off there, and re-enter the range, I would expect us to break out and go to 16,700. All right, so if we break the 200, I would expect us to come down to 16,300. If we break 16,300, probably going to 14.5, if not 13.5, somewhere in there. All right, so if we can break 16,700, 18K is the next stop. All right, so there's your bullish and bearish case. It's pretty clear cut. You need to break the mini range first. Then you're probably going to go to the top or the bottom of the larger range. And then if you break one of those, a big move is fucking coming. All right, a big move is coming. All right, Yeah, let's move on to the 4 hour real quick. Once again, I mean, we're neutral. We're neutral right now. Waiting to see which way we break out. Riding that zero line. MACD, riding the floor right now. 1 hour and 4 hour are low volatility right now. Contracted all the way. So we're going to stay on the lower term time frames right now because we're waiting. We're just waiting for the BBWP to turn around and this volatility to start expanding. All right, so once again, if you guys like this video, like and subscribe to the channel. Check out the links in the description below. Join the damn Discord. You will not regret it. Let's move on to Ethereum. Similar story, going sideways in a range. I kind of like the way these moving averages are all above each other, you know, starting with the lowest to the biggest. We are still being held down by the bottom of our red box. So if we break back into that red box at 1220, next stop is 1325. Ebbs and flows, of course. But if we can break above that, break above these last highs, that means Bitcoin's breaking out. You know, actually, hold on. The next stop would be 1260. 1260 would be the next stop. All right, possibly getting some sort of a rejection at 1240. All right, so watch your levels. Ebbs and flows, of course. If we start breaking down, you know, take these moving averages level by level, the 50, the 100 at 1200. If we break 1200 in the bottom of this range, probably going to get a small bounce to the 200, but honestly, I think $1,000 would be in the cards. And that's if we break down below this 200, 1175, we're fucked. All right, if you are bullish. Okay, now we'll talk about if we do break out of the top of that box, 1325. We'll talk about what happens next. We'll come back to it. Short update today. I mean, we're going sideways. We're going to talk about, you know, the moves. We're talking about the moves right now, you know, where we're going if we do break the range, when we break the range, so we can stay ahead of the curve. Solana ranging right now, range within a range. All right, your moving averages are all converging to each other, so whichever way they fan out is going to decide the true trend. RSI is in the neutral zone. MACD's riding the zero line. BBWP is very low. This market is following Bitcoin right now. As long as Bitcoin's in a range, the rest of the market's probably going to be in range, with some outliers, of course. You know, so watch Bitcoin right now. Watch Bitcoin, watch that BBWP, then watch your momentum, then watch your moving averages. All at the same time, okay? Watch your BBWP and Bitcoin first. All right, so like and subscribe to the channel. Show some support in a bear market. Very hard to build a channel in the bear market, but I am here for the long haul. So subscribe to the channel and turn on those bell notifications so you get notified every time I drop a video. I wish everyone well, and I'll see you tomorrow.